Students, welcome all. Students, as you know that on 18th of February you are having your online test of maths. So, let's do the revision of maths. The chapters which are there is chapter number 11, 14, 15 and 16. Chapter number 10 is not there for the exam, for the test that which will be conducted on 18th of February. So students, let us revise the formulas, and students, you also have to write it down all the formulas which will be given in this video in your maths notebook. Average is equal to sum of all scores upon total number of scores. The average is also known as arithmetic mean or mean. Students, this is of chapter number 11, the chapter statistic. In this, we have studied at the beginning that whatever the scores are being given, we are going to add the scores and also going to count upon the number of scores. Mean, which is x, is equal to fi into xi upon n. N is the number, fi is the number of the frequency, you can write it down, and x is whatever the marks or the scores or whatever is being given, that is xi, and n is the number, the total numbers. Formula for finding simple interest. Student, this formula is of chapter number 14, that is compound interest. Student, chapter number 13, that is congruence of triangle, is not there for the portion for this test. So we shall study about the compound interest, the formulas. The formula for finding the simple interest is equal to I is equal to P into R into N upon 100, and A is equal to P plus I. Now let us see what are the terms. Where I is equal to the simple interest, P is equal to the principal, R is the rate of interest, N is equal to the period, or you can say the time duration, that is 1 year, 6 months, whatever, and A is the amount. When interest is charged on the principal and also on the interest accrued in the previous year, the total interest payable at the end of the period is called as the compound interest. Student, these formulas you need to write it down. You need to jot it down into your book. And these are the formulas that you have to study for the test. And along with this, whatever the exercise or whatever the videos are being uploaded previously, all that you have to refer for the test. Formula for finding the amount by compound interest. Amount by compound interest is equal to principal bracket 1 plus rate upon 100 raised to the period. Here we also can write it down. A is equal to P bracket 1 plus R upon N raised to R upon 100 raised to N, where A is the amount, P is the principal, R is the rate of interest, and N is the period, the time duration. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, that is A minus P. The formula for A is equal to P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. So this is what we have derived, and the formulas that you need to write it down and learn it. Now student, this belongs to the chapter number 15, that is area. Area of square is equal to side square, which is also been said side into side. Area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Area of a right angle triangle is equal to half into the product of the sides making right angle. Area of a triangle is equal to half into base into height. A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if both the pairs of its opposite sides are parallel. Area of a parallelogram is equal to base into height. Area of a rhombus is equal to half into the product of length of diagonals. Area of a trapezium is equal to half into sum of the lengths of parallel sides into height. Now suppose this is for the triangle. Suppose you are only having the sides and you don't know what is the height or what is the base. Then we shall use this formula which is known as Heron's formula. Suppose length BC is equal to A. We are having the triangle ABC, and in that BC is equal to A, AC is equal to B, and AB is equal to C. Then semi-perimeter of the triangles, which is denoted by letter S, is equal to A plus B plus C upon 2. And the area of triangle ABC is equal to the square root S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. This formula is also been known as the Heron's formula. So students, if the question is asked what is Heron's formula, you should know that square root S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C is the Heron's formula. Area of the circle. The area of the circle is equal to pi r square. Circumference of the circle is equal to 2 pi r or pi d. Students, for the circumference of the circle you can write it down 2 pi r or pi d, because 2r, that is twice the radius, is equal to the diameter. The next formula that we are studying is of chapter number 16, that is surface area and volume. So students, if LBH denotes length, breadth and height of a cuboid, then total surface area is equal to 2 into L plus B plus H plus in H. Total surface area of a cuboid is equal to 2 into LB plus BH plus HL. Okay. So this is how we can find it out, the total surface area of a cuboid. Now we shall study about the cube. If length is denoted by letter L and L is the length of each edge of a cube, then lateral, which is also known as vertical surface area, is equal to 4L square. Total surface area is denoted by 6L square, and volume of the cube is equal to L cube, that is L into L into L. Students, we shall study about the right circular cylinder. If R is the base radius and H is the height of a right circular cylinder, then the formulas for the area of the base is equal to pi r square, which is also the area of a circle. Curved surface area of the circular cylinder is equal to 2 pi r h. Total surface area of the circular cylinder is equal to 2 pi r bracket r plus h, and the volume of the circular cylinder is equal to pi r square h. So students, this is how the formulas play a very important role in solving the problems. I have also taught you the 4 steps of how to find it out. First, you have to write down the value. First, you have to write down the formula of a particular thing, whichever been asked, whether it is a volume, it is an area, or whatever is the question related to it. So first we have to write down the formula, second we have to put the value, third we have to do the calculation, and fourth is the answer. So these 4 steps are to be followed, and according to that you will get the marks. But since student it is an MCQ, so you directly have to, 4 options will be given, you directly have to click to the right one. So all the best students. With that, thank you.